What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Young and Vocal. For today's episode, it'll be a part two for young entrepreneurs. I have my friend Howard,
Hey, how y'all doing?
and he really just gonna let y'all know about his new ventures that he's starting, his ebook, and his vending machine SOHeaven.
Yeah.
So, what can you tell us about those two new businesses that you're trying to get into?
All right. So my first business being the SOHeaven vending. I recently decided to get into vending machines because I've done research and it was something that interested me. And it's a self-initiative thing. Like nobody really helping me with this. It's just something I kind of want to do, and I'm taking it at my own place. So I actually went out and bought my first vending machine on my own, rented the U-Haul and everything, and that was an experience in itself. And like it kind of solidified that I actually want to move forward with this. And so I've taken my time with doing it. I'm in the process of securing a location, and once I do that, that goes back to my passive income that I'm trying to build. So that's pretty much Seven So Heaven Vending. And Seven So Heaven Vending stands for 7 seconds of heaven. And the goal is like when you come to one of my vending machines, all it should take you is 7 seconds to find something you like. Like regardless if you get that or something else, within 7 seconds you're gonna find comfort and peace because you find a snack, something that comforts you. You need something to eat, this, that, and the third. You'll find something that you like. And I want to cater to all people.
Okay, now let me ask you, how did you obtain your own vending machine? Where did you get that from?
I actually follow a couple IG pages that do that have their own vending machine business, and I really just picked up what I know from there. I'm kind of cheap, so like I didn't buy their course or anything. I just took their free post and everything, and I went and bought a vending machine off of Facebook Marketplace for like $600, and I told myself that I was going to add a card reader on there once I secured the location. I'm actually going to put like a graphic design on there with Seven So Heaven Vending at some point. And yeah, that's how I got to that point.
Recently, I was just at a vending machine the other day, one day while I was at work, and I seen a new thing that I have never seen before. I've seen the cash slots and the card machine, but they had a Bluetooth. Like you can connect, you download the app, and they just scan the barcode, or you can just download the app and turn on your Bluetooth, and it'll show you all the vending machines in the vicinity.
Oh wow!
So I thought that was something really cool about that as well. How much are you expecting to make from this one vending machine once you get it up and running?
That's a good question. It really depends on the location. When it comes to looking for locations, you want something that has high traffic. So I'm looking more sort of like schools or like retirement homes or something where there's a lot of people at. Excuse me. And also, you want it to be in a safe location. Like I wouldn't put it in front of a Citgo, for example, because I'm not going to make no money in my opinion. And your setting determines like what you put in there. Like I've also looked at putting a vending machine in clinics, and if like let's say I put it in a women's clinic, and my products are going to cater to women more so than just snacks.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because a lot of people, who have vending machines, or a lot of times you see vending machines, it's mostly snacks.
Yeah,
and I feel like another good thing that can help, like if you have a vending machine, you can put anything in a vending machine.
Yeah.
No need to limit yourself to just snacks. Like I said, depending on your location, the products of your vending machine change. It can be laundry supplies or electronic accessories, skincare products, hair products, toiletries, CBD products.
I've actually thought literally everything you said on your list. I've kind of thought about already. Like I was at I think Stonecrest Mall, and I seen this one vending machine. It's a girl's vending machine, and she had bundles and eyelashes in there, and like the bundles are almost sold out at $75. So she's making good bank on that. I've thought about at truck stops, putting like navigation stuff and like Bluetooth accessories, chargers and portable batteries and stuff like that, because that's what will be best suited for that type of event. And as far as like CBD goes, I actually what I want to use to set apart my vending machines is exotic snacks from overseas.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for example, have you heard of steak and cheese? What kind of chips are they? Steak and cheese, tortilla chips.
No, I've never heard of that.
They actually they're made in Turkey, but we don't have that flavor here in America. So, what about I can't even think of it right now. But like, if you see a snack that you've never seen before, you're gonna want to get it just because you've never seen it before.
Like, I'm not sure if you've ever been to an Oriental market near the DeKalb Farmers Market, but they got all types of
right
snacks, foreign snacks that you wouldn't necessarily see in the Kroger or Walmart.
Exactly.
So yeah, that also would be something.
So at that point, it really takes it from a simple transaction to more so of an experience, because you're gonna get that snack just because you're gonna want to post it. It's gonna bring interest. It's gonna pique your interest, and you're gonna come back simply for that. Like you don't even care if you don't like it. It's just the fact that you've never seen it before. So that's pretty much 7 SOHeaven vending as a nutshell. We're still working on it, not day by day. I'm taking it at my own pace. Really, I'm not too stressed about having it done like by the end of the week. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I would like to go ahead and keep making progress on it.
Well, then, like you said, depending on location, depends on what it is you put in your vending machine. And a lot of places that do well for vending machines are grocery stores, malls, apartment complexes, motels, hotels, schools, airports, laundromats. But like you said, once you expand your product, you can expand the places that you put your vending machine. But also, I want to get into the business side. Is this a sole partner? I mean, is this a sole proprietorship? Like, are you doing it by yourself? Are you interested in shared partnership or limited liabilities like investors?
Well, I registered the business under a limited liability company, the LLC. And as of right now, it's just me. I would love to have a partner, but the main thing about that would be trust, because, when I'm not able to go service the machines or not, you would have to do that. And that means you would have to get all the money. I have to be able to trust you to bring all that money back to me or deposit it into the account and everything. So if anything, my partner would have to be someone I can truly trust to help me operate that and to share that vision that I have. So for right now, no, it is just me, but that could change in the future.
Yeah, shared partnerships can be tricky, especially when you're doing the business. But like you said, it's you right now, and that's what's working. If a partner do come along,
it's just a benefit.
What have you looked into? Like, have you thought about having, become, a private contractor, have your vending machines in places that already have vending machines, get them to take out those vending machines and replace them with yours. Have you?
Yes, and in order to do that, like I've asked a couple people, like, how satisfied are you with the service of your current vendors? And for the most part, they'd be like, yeah, we're fine, content and everything. So again, it goes back to location. If you can find a location where, they either don't like the vendor or, it's not fully stocked all the time or this, that, and the third, then you have a better chance of securing that location and for them to lose their contract. Because that's another thing, I would also require you signing a contract for me to place my vending machine there.
And another thing I want to get into is I see a lot of people, young people, talking about vending machines as well, all other types of businesses. And it might seem simple, but it's not as simple as just buying a vending machine and just throwing it in somebody's area. You also gotta still do your tax filings, reports, licenses, all types of compliance requirements.
Right.
Everything with the IRS, make sure you get all of that stuff in there. But I want to go on and move to the eBook. What's the eBook about?
So I've recently also decided to do an ebook, and as of right now,
Hmm.
the rough draft title is Things I Wish I Knew Before I Was Entering My 20s. And, even though I'm going on 21 right now, like, for anyone that really knows me, I've been through a lot, like,
Hmm.
since 15 more so. And granted, had I known certain stuff before I hit this age, I would have been better off than where I'm at now. Not to say, there's people worse off than me,
Hmm.
but I could have been farther ahead, or, just not have to go through stuff the hard way that I had to do. And so I want to be able to pass down what I've learned and people around me what they would like to share to those who are willing to learn and be open minded about things. Because after you graduate high school, life is rough. Like there is no time out. You have to work 40 hours is standard. Okay, like if you after graduating high school, if you're not in college full time,
Hmm.
it is a higher chance you're working 40 hours a week.
Especially if you're not living on campus.
Exactly. And like we're in Atlanta, so you can try, living a lavish life off of 20 hours a week if you want to, but you're gonna be riding MARTA. You're gonna be doing this that, and the third. 10 piece wings add up. That's $70 a week at least. So yeah, the ebook is just tips and pointers for those who are finishing their teenage years, because you have to have a different mindset after 19,
Hmm.
because you're about to be 21 soon, and like what used to fly with you being a teenager, oh, they're young. No, that doesn't work no more. Now they can be like, oh, you're going to federal prison, or you're getting a fine, this that and the third. So it's real life, and you just gotta know what you're in for, so you don't be over your head.
So your ebook is really financial advice, stability for young adults. So what's some background knowledge that you're getting all of this information from?
I actually read books. I started reading again probably within the past year or so,
Hmm.
because I didn't want to necessarily be in college, and so that doesn't mean I have to stop educating myself. So some of the books that I've been reading is Rich Dad Poor Dad, The 48 Laws of Power, The Richest Man in Babylon, and I also have a book called How Money Works, which is best to understand how money and taxes work, because if you know those two things, then you will be successful no matter what, because money is pretty much a game. To rich people, money is a game. How much can I make? How fast can I make it? How much can I lose and recover from? So that's why I want to play the rich man's game, and it starts with teaching yourself the information.
Well, these both sound really good. These both sounds really, really good, and hopefully you do great in maintaining the business. Um, very good.
I do have a couple things that your viewers might be interested in. As far as my vending machine goes,
Hmm.
I do have a promotional offer. If you can help me secure a location, I'm willing to pay that person $150, and there's no limit. Like if you able to secure me 6 locations, I'm paying you for each location because you're helping me put in work. At that point, it's sort of a partnership.
Hmm.
So anybody out there, this offer does not expire. Uh, just get my information; it'll be in the show notes, and we can go from there. As far as my ebook goes, I am this my ebook's not going to be expensive because I want it to be accessible to everyone. And also, this is going to be one of my first like true streams of passive income,
Hmm.
because an ebook is forever. Like once you make a book, that is there forever, even when you die. And so it's going to be most likely 4.99 or so, no more than that.
Hmm.
And thing is like for that little amount of money, you're gonna get so much more knowledge that's worth way more than just $5 to you. And I hope that they actually listen to it and apply it to their lives. Excuse me. I hope they listen to it and apply it to their lives, because I'd rather see people better off from where I was when you reach my age. When like if you put me side by side, whoever reads this book, they should be way farther in life than what I was. That's what I want for people around me, for my children, and for the future.
And one last time for the listeners, where your vending machine? Where are you located?
I say again.
Where are you located?
I am in Atlanta, Georgia. You can follow me on Instagram at J for Juice, and I'm friendly. You can DM me if you need be, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and we can simply go from there.
All right, y'all. That's a wrap. Thank you for coming on to the show.